Welcome to our video on persistent ear ringing, also known as tinnitus, especially affecting those over 65. Have you ever experienced a constant buzzing or ringing sound in your ears that just won't go away? You're not alone. In this video, we will explore surprising triggers of tinnitus that you may not have considered, shedding light on a condition that affects millions. It's essential to understand the causes and factors behind this persistent noise, as they can significantly impact your quality of life. By the end of this video, you'll gain valuable insights into how to manage or even reduce these bothersome sounds. We'll answer common questions like, what triggers tinnitus? Are there lifestyle changes that can help? Stick with us, and you might discover solutions and tips that could change how you experience this frustrating condition for the better. Tinnitus is a phenomenon that affects millions of people worldwide, manifesting as a persistent ringing, buzzing, or hissing sound that seems to originate from within the ear. This condition can create a sense of isolation, as it often feels like a personal struggle that others cannot hear or understand. Tinnitus is not a standalone disease. Rather, it is a symptom of various underlying health issues, including hearing loss, ear injury, or even stress-related conditions. Understanding what tinnitus is and where it comes from is the first step in addressing its impact on your life. Many people are surprised to learn that tinnitus is commonly linked to age-related hearing loss. As we grow older, the delicate hair cells within our inner ears begin to deteriorate, leading to a decrease in the clarity of sounds we perceive. This degradation can trigger the auditory system to misfire, resulting in the phantom noises of tinnitus. However, it's not solely confined to the elderly. Younger individuals can also experience this condition due to exposure to loud music, workplace noise, or even certain medications. Imagine a young musician who loves to perform but suddenly starts hearing a constant ringing in their ears after years of playing in loud venues. This musician, let's call him Alex, finds himself frustrated, feeling as though his passion is slipping away. He may wonder, is this just a phase, or is it something more serious? The truth is, many people like Alex often dismiss their symptoms, thinking they'll go away on their own. But this misconception can lead to a prolonged struggle with tinnitus, impacting not just music, but other areas of life such as concentration and sleep. In exploring the common triggers of tinnitus, we must consider factors like stress and anxiety, which can exacerbate the condition. Stress creates a vicious cycle. The more anxious someone feels about their ringing ears, the louder and more distressing the noises can become. For instance, imagine a busy professional, Sarah, who faces daily pressures at work. As her stress levels rise, so does her perception of tinnitus, creating a feedback loop that makes it harder for her to focus on her tasks. This interplay between stress and tinnitus is often overlooked, yet it highlights how our emotional state can influence our physical experiences. But what can you do if you find yourself in a similar situation? The journey of understanding tinnitus begins with recognizing its triggers. Keeping a journal of when the sounds are most noticeable can help identify patterns related to stress or specific environments. This self-awareness is crucial in breaking the cycle of distress. Furthermore, engaging in relaxation techniques, such as mindfulness or yoga, can help mitigate stress and, in turn, reduce the perception of tinnitus. As we delve deeper into the subject, remember that seeking professional help is vital if these sounds persist. An audiologist can provide insights and assessments, helping to determine whether your tinnitus is linked to hearing loss or another condition. Imagine Alex, after struggling in silence, finally deciding to consult a specialist. The relief he feels once he understands the nature of his tinnitus and the options available to him is profound. In conclusion, understanding tinnitus involves recognizing it as not just an annoying sound, but as a symptom tied to various health aspects, particularly age and lifestyle. By acknowledging its triggers and seeking help, you can take proactive steps toward managing tinnitus. You are not alone in this journey. Many have walked the path before you and have found ways to regain control over their lives. Your story could be next, paving the way for a life where tinnitus no longer defines your experiences. Many people mistakenly believe that loud noises are the only triggers of tinnitus, but the reality is far more complex. Tinnitus can be influenced by a range of factors, including specific medications and even stress. This understanding can open up a new perspective for those who suffer from this condition, offering hope for relief through manageable lifestyle changes. Consider a young professional, Sarah, who loved her vibrant city life. She thrived at work but faced a constant companion, a high-pitched ringing in her ears. Initially, she attributed her tinnitus to the loud music at concerts and crowded bars. However, after doing some research, Sarah discovered that stress from her job and certain over-the-counter pain relievers she frequently took could also be contributing factors. This realization was pivotal for her, leading her to explore alternative approaches to manage her symptoms. Stress is a significant yet often overlooked trigger for tinnitus. When we experience stress, our body reacts by releasing hormones like adrenaline, which can heighten our perception of sound. Imagine being in a quiet room, but your mind feels cluttered with worries. This mental noise can amplify the ringing in your ears, making it feel louder and more intrusive. For Sarah, finding ways to manage her stress became essential. She started practicing mindfulness and yoga, which not only calmed her mind, but also eased the intensity of her tinnitus. The relief she felt was profound, transforming her daily life. Medications can play a role in triggering or exacerbating tinnitus as well. Certain antibiotics, diuretics, and even high doses of aspirin can lead to a ringing sensation in the ears. For Sarah, it was eye-opening to learn that a simple pain reliever she used for headaches could be a contributing factor. After consulting with her healthcare provider, she switched to a different medication that was less likely to affect her tinnitus. This small change made a significant difference in her quality of life, demonstrating the importance of being aware of how our choices can impact our health. Moreover, lifestyle factors like diet and sleep patterns can also influence tinnitus. A diet high in sodium and caffeine can lead to increased blood pressure, which may amplify the ringing. Similarly, lack of sleep can exacerbate stress levels, creating a cycle that worsens tinnitus. Sarah made changes to her diet, opting for more fruits and vegetables while cutting back on caffeine. Coupled with better sleep hygiene, like establishing a bedtime routine and reducing screen time before bed, she noticed a remarkable improvement. The transformation was not just about reducing the ringing. It was about reclaiming her peace of mind. As we explore these triggers, it's essential to remember that everyone's experience with tinnitus is unique. What works for one person may not work for another, but understanding these common triggers can empower individuals to take control of their situation. The journey may be challenging, but like Sarah, many find relief by making informed decisions about their health. This brings us to a crucial aspect of managing tinnitus: seeking professional help. If you notice persistent ringing in your ears, it's time to consult an audiologist or healthcare provider. They can help identify specific triggers related to your lifestyle or medication and offer personalized strategies to manage your symptoms. With the right support and knowledge, you can navigate the complexities of tinnitus and find effective solutions tailored to your needs. By understanding the diverse triggers of tinnitus, from stress and medications to lifestyle choices, you can take meaningful steps toward managing your symptoms. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Many have faced similar challenges, but with awareness and proactive measures, relief is within reach. The path to tranquility starts with understanding what may be causing the noise, allowing you to reclaim your life and enjoy the world around you. As we age, our bodies undergo various changes, and one of the most significant is often a decline in our hearing abilities. This decline can lead to a heightened risk of developing tinnitus, a condition that affects millions worldwide. Imagine being in a crowded room, trying to have a conversation, but instead of hearing the laughter and chatter around you, there's a constant ringing in your ears. This is the reality for many older adults, and understanding the connection between age, hearing loss, and tinnitus is crucial in managing this condition. Research shows that approximately 25% of adults over the age of 65 experience tinnitus. The reason behind this correlation lies in the natural aging process of the auditory system. As we grow older, the tiny hair cells in our inner ear, which help transmit sound signals to the brain, can become damaged or die off. This loss can lead to not only hearing difficulties, but also the perception of phantom sounds, known as tinnitus. Imagine a vibrant concert hall filled with music and energy. For older adults, The joy of attending such events diminishes when they start experiencing hearing loss. They want to hear the notes of their favorite songs, but instead, they're met with an overwhelming hum in their ears. This scenario is all too common, and it showcases the emotional impact of aging-related hearing loss and tinnitus. But what can be done to combat this? It's essential to take proactive steps to protect your hearing as you age. One effective strategy is to engage in regular hearing checkups. Just as you would visit a doctor for your annual physical, your ears deserve the same attention. Early detection of hearing loss can lead to timely interventions, such as hearing aids or sound therapy, which may help mitigate the effects of tinnitus. In addition to professional help, lifestyle choices play a significant role in managing tinnitus. Maintaining a healthy diet rich in antioxidants can promote ear health. Foods like berries, leafy greens, and nuts help combat oxidative stress that can damage hearing. Imagine replacing that afternoon snack of chips with a handful of walnuts or a vibrant salad. It's a small change that could lead to significant benefits in the long run. Sleep is another crucial factor. Those who experience tinnitus often report difficulties sleeping due to the persistent noise. Establishing a calming bedtime routine can significantly improve sleep quality. Picture this. Instead of scrolling through your phone late into the night, you set aside time for relaxation, perhaps reading a book or practicing mindfulness. This shift can help reduce stress and create a more peaceful mind, allowing you to drift off to sleep without the intrusive sounds of tinnitus. The journey to managing tinnitus doesn't have to be walked alone. Hearing stories from others who have faced similar challenges can be incredibly inspiring. Take, for example, John, a retired music teacher who loved sharing his passion for music. As he aged, he found himself struggling to enjoy the concerts he once cherished. With the help of a hearing specialist, John learned about sound therapy and mindfulness techniques. He began to experience relief, slowly reclaiming his joy for music. His story reminds us that hope and healing are possible, even in the face of adversity. As you reflect on the connection between age, hearing loss, and tinnitus, remember that taking control of your hearing health is a journey worth embarking on. With knowledge, proactive measures, and support, you can navigate the challenges of tinnitus and improve your quality of life. The steps you take today can lead to a more vibrant tomorrow, filled with the sounds and experiences that bring you joy. So what will your next step be? Embrace the journey. Your ears will thank you. Many people may not realize that their daily choices significantly influence their experience with tinnitus. Lifestyle factors such as diet, exercise, sleep quality, and stress management can either exacerbate or alleviate the symptoms. By making informed choices, individuals can potentially reduce the intensity of their tinnitus and improve their overall well-being. Consider the impact of diet. Certain foods and drinks, like caffeine, alcohol, and high-sodium snacks, have been reported by some tinnitus sufferers to worsen their symptoms. Imagine enjoying a cup of coffee in the morning, only to find that the ringing in your ears gets louder after that first sip. On the other hand, incorporating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can provide essential nutrients that support ear health. Studies suggest that a diet rich in antioxidants may help protect against oxidative stress in the auditory system, which could be a contributing factor to tinnitus. Transitioning to a healthier eating pattern, therefore, could serve as a powerful tool in managing tinnitus. Next, let's talk about sleep. Poor sleep quality can increase stress and anxiety levels, both of which are known to aggravate tinnitus. Picture this. You lie in bed, tossing and turning, as the ringing in your ears seems to amplify with every tick of the clock. However, establishing a calming bedtime routine can help improve sleep quality. Simple practices like reducing screen time before bed, creating a comfortable sleeping environment, and incorporating relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing or meditation, can lead to restorative sleep. This, in turn, may help decrease the perception of tinnitus, creating a more peaceful start to your day. Now, on to exercise. Regular physical activity not only boosts your overall health, but also plays a vital role in managing stress, a common trigger for tinnitus. Imagine feeling the rush of endorphins after a brisk walk or a yoga session. Exercise can help reduce anxiety, improve mood, and increase blood flow, which can benefit your auditory system. Engaging in activities you enjoy, whether it's dancing, swimming, or simply walking in nature, can transform your relationship with tinnitus and enhance your quality of life. Stress management is another crucial lifestyle factor. Chronic stress can heighten the perception of tinnitus, making those persistent sounds feel even more unbearable. Think of a tightrope walker balancing high above the ground. Their focus is paramount. Similarly, finding ways to manage stress effectively can help you regain control over your tinnitus. Techniques such as mindfulness meditation, progressive muscle relaxation, or even engaging in hobbies can create moments of calm that diminish the impact of tinnitus. Picture yourself in a serene garden, practicing mindfulness, and feeling the weight of your worries lift away. As we delve into these lifestyle factors, let's share a relatable story. Meet Sarah, a woman who once felt overwhelmed by her tinnitus. She wanted to enjoy life fully but found that her symptoms held her back. After consulting with a healthcare professional, Sarah decided to make some lifestyle changes. She cut back on caffeine, started exercising daily, and prioritized her sleep routine. Over time, she began to notice a difference. The ringing became less intrusive, allowing her to attend family gatherings and even enjoy concerts again. Sarah's story illustrates the transformative power of lifestyle changes, showing that with dedication and the right strategies, relief is possible. Ultimately, the journey to managing tinnitus through lifestyle changes is one of empowerment. By understanding how diet, sleep, exercise, and stress management can influence your symptoms, you take a significant step towards reclaiming control over your life. The choice to make small yet impactful changes can lead to a more peaceful existence, reducing the burden of tinnitus. As you navigate this path, remember that every effort counts, and you have the ability to shape your experience. Embrace the possibilities that lie ahead, and take those first steps towards a healthier, more vibrant life. Managing tinnitus effectively requires a multifaceted approach, and there are several practical strategies that can significantly help reduce the bothersome ringing in your ears. Understanding these techniques can empower you to take control of your symptoms and improve your overall quality of life. One effective method is mindfulness meditation. Imagine sitting quietly in a comfortable space, focusing on your breath. This practice helps to calm your mind and reduce stress, which can often exacerbate tinnitus. Research has shown that mindfulness can alter how your brain perceives sound, leading to a decrease in the distress associated with tinnitus. It's a simple yet powerful tool that can transform your daily experience. By dedicating just a few minutes each day to mindfulness, you may find those persistent sounds become less intrusive, allowing you to enjoy moments of peace. Another practical tip is sound therapy. This involves using external sounds to mask the ringing in your ears. For instance, a white noise machine or even a fan can provide a soothing background sound that distracts your attention from tinnitus. Some individuals find success using specialized tinnitus maskers or apps that play gentle sounds tailored to their preferences. The key is to create an environment where the ringing is less noticeable, allowing you to engage in your daily activities without constant distraction. By incorporating sound therapy into your routine, you might find that your focus and relaxation levels improve, enhancing your overall well-being. Additionally, it's important to consider your lifestyle choices, particularly your diet and sleep habits. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can help reduce inflammation and improve your overall health, potentially easing tinnitus symptoms. For example, certain nutrients like magnesium and zinc have been linked to ear health. On the other hand, excessive consumption of caffeine and alcohol may worsen tinnitus for some individuals. By making small changes to your diet, such as reducing caffeine intake or incorporating more nutrient-dense foods, you could experience a noticeable improvement in your symptoms. Sleep also plays a crucial role in managing tinnitus. A well-rested mind is better equipped to handle stress and anxiety, which can amplify the perception of ringing. Establishing a calming bedtime routine, such as reading or taking a warm bath, can improve the quality of your sleep. Moreover, ensuring your sleeping environment is quiet and comfortable can help you achieve restorative rest. Imagine waking up each day feeling refreshed and ready to face the world, with your tinnitus feeling less overwhelming. As we explore these strategies, it's essential to remember that seeking professional help can provide additional support. If your tinnitus persists or worsens, consulting an audiologist or healthcare provider can lead to tailored treatment options. During your visit, you can expect a thorough evaluation and possibly hearing tests to determine the best course of action. This step can be pivotal in your journey towards relief. Knowing that you're not alone and that there are experts ready to help can bring a sense of reassurance. Reflecting on real-life experiences, consider the story of Sarah, who struggled with her tinnitus for years. She wanted nothing more than to enjoy her favorite concerts again, but felt overwhelmed by the incessant ringing. Through a combination of sound therapy and mindfulness techniques, she gradually found relief. Sarah's journey illustrates the transformative power of these strategies, reminding us that with persistence and the right tools, significant improvements are possible. In conclusion, managing tinnitus may seem daunting, but by implementing these practical tips, you can take meaningful steps towards alleviating your symptoms. From mindfulness and sound therapy to lifestyle adjustments, each strategy offers a pathway to greater comfort and control. As you embark on this journey, embrace the knowledge that you have the power to reclaim your peace and quality of life. What will your next step be? Seeking professional help for tinnitus is a crucial step in managing this often frustrating condition. Many individuals struggle in silence, unsure of when to consult a healthcare provider. Understanding the signs that indicate it's time to seek help can empower you to take control of your tinnitus. If the ringing or buzzing in your ears is persistent, disrupting your daily activities or sleep, it's time to consult an audiologist or a healthcare professional. During your visit, you can expect a thorough assessment. The audiologist may begin with a detailed discussion about your symptoms, medical history, and any potential triggers you've noticed. They might ask questions like, when did you first notice the ringing? Or do you experience any other symptoms, such as hearing loss? This conversation is not just a formality. It helps the specialist understand your unique experience with tinnitus. Following the initial discussion, expect some tests. These could include hearing tests to determine if there's any associated hearing loss, as this can often provide insights into the root causes of your tinnitus. For example, studies indicate that nearly 90% of people with tinnitus also experience some degree of hearing loss. This connection emphasizes the importance of a comprehensive evaluation. After the assessment, the audiologist will discuss their findings with you and outline potential treatment options. You might be surprised to learn that there are many strategies available. Some treatments may include sound therapy, which uses external noise to help mask the ringing in your ears. Others might involve cognitive behavioral therapy, aimed at changing the way you perceive and respond to your tinnitus. For instance, consider the story of Sarah, a 45-year-old teacher who felt overwhelmed by her tinnitus. The constant ringing made it difficult for her to focus in class and enjoy her time with family. After finally seeking help, she learned that her symptoms were linked to stress and a slight hearing loss. Through sound therapy and mindfulness techniques recommended by her audiologist, Sarah found a way to manage her tinnitus effectively. Her journey illustrates that seeking help can lead to significant improvements in quality of life. The process of consulting a professional can feel daunting, but it's essential to know that you are not alone in this journey. Many individuals have taken this step and found relief through the right guidance and support. The feeling of isolation often associated with tinnitus can be alleviated by connecting with healthcare professionals who understand your struggles. Moreover, you may wonder what happens if the tinnitus does not improve after trying the recommended treatments. In such cases, further investigation may be necessary. Additional tests might identify underlying health issues that need addressing. The important takeaway is that persistent tinnitus is a signal that should not be ignored. Ignoring it can lead to increased anxiety and a decline in overall well-being. In conclusion, understanding when to seek help is a powerful step in managing tinnitus. By taking that step, you not only gain valuable insights into your condition, but also open the door to effective strategies for relief. Each journey is unique, but the common thread is that seeking help can lead to understanding, management, and, ultimately, a better quality of life. Remember, taking that first step towards professional guidance can illuminate the path forward, helping you regain control over your life and the sounds around you. Tinnitus can be an isolating experience, but countless individuals have successfully navigated their way to relief. One such story is that of Mark, a passionate musician whose life was turned upside down by the constant ringing in his ears. Mark loved attending concerts and playing guitar, But as his tinnitus worsened, he found himself avoiding situations that once brought him joy. He wanted to enjoy music again, but the ringing made it unbearable. How did he transform his struggle into a story of hope? Mark's journey began when he decided to seek help after years of suffering in silence. The first step was understanding that tinnitus is often linked to underlying issues, such as hearing loss or exposure to loud sounds. This knowledge empowered him to take control of his situation. He consulted an audiologist who conducted a thorough evaluation. Mark learned that his hearing was indeed affected, but there were strategies to manage his tinnitus effectively. One vital aspect of Mark's recovery was adopting healthy lifestyle changes. He discovered that his diet, sleep patterns, and stress levels had a significant impact on his symptoms. For instance, he learned that excessive caffeine and alcohol could exacerbate the ringing. By cutting back on these substances and incorporating more fruits, vegetables, and hydration into his diet, he began to notice a reduction in the intensity of his tinnitus. Sleep was another crucial factor. Mark often sacrificed rest for late-night jam sessions, but he realized that poor sleep worsened his symptoms. Establishing a calming bedtime routine helped him sleep better, resulting in a noticeable improvement in his overall well-being. As his sleep quality increased, so did his ability to manage his tinnitus. Mark also turned to mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and yoga, to help him cope with the emotional toll of tinnitus. Initially skeptical, he found that these practices not only reduced his stress, but also changed his perception of the ringing sound. Instead of viewing it as a constant nuisance, he learned to accept it as a part of his life, which diminished its power over him. In addition to these lifestyle changes, Mark explored sound therapy. He found relief with background noise, such as white noise machines or nature sounds, which helped mask the ringing. This simple yet effective strategy allowed him to enjoy his daily activities without the constant reminder of his tinnitus. Mark's story is just one among many. It illustrates the power of persistence and the importance of seeking help. If you're experiencing similar challenges, remember that you're not alone. There are professionals ready to guide you through your journey, just as Mark found his way back to enjoying music and life. As we reflect on Mark's journey, consider how your own story might unfold. What steps can you take today? Whether it's consulting a professional, making small lifestyle adjustments, or trying out mindfulness techniques, the path to relief is within your reach. Tinnitus doesn't have to define your life. With the right knowledge and tools, you too can take control of your symptoms and reclaim the joy that once felt lost. So, what action will you take next? Your journey to relief could inspire others, just like Mark inspired so many with his resilience and determination. Remember, every small step counts, and with each step, you're moving closer to a life where tinnitus no longer controls you. Taking control of your tinnitus is not just a possibility. It's a journey that many have successfully navigated. As we conclude our exploration, it's essential to remember that feeling overwhelmed by this condition is a common experience, but it doesn't have to define your life. Many people have found ways to manage their symptoms and regain their peace of mind. By understanding tinnitus and its triggers, you can equip yourself with the right tools to improve your quality of life. Imagine waking up every day to a world engulfed in silence. For many, this is a distant dream overshadowed by the incessant ringing or buzzing in their ears. One individual, let's call her Sarah, used to feel trapped in her own life because of her tinnitus. She yearned to enjoy family gatherings and concerts, but the persistent noise made these moments unbearable. But then she decided it was time to take action. Sarah began researching her condition, learning what exacerbated her symptoms, like stress and lack of sleep. She discovered techniques such as mindfulness meditation and sound therapy, which helped her create a more soothing environment. Sarah's story is not unique. Countless individuals have taken steps to manage their tinnitus through lifestyle changes. But what does taking control really look like? It often starts with small changes. For instance, improving your diet can significantly influence your symptoms. Incorporating anti-inflammatory foods, like leafy greens and fatty fish, can help reduce the severity of tinnitus. Furthermore, staying hydrated and limiting caffeine and alcohol can provide relief. These simple adjustments can lead to noticeable transformations in how one experiences tinnitus. In addition to dietary changes, establishing a consistent sleep routine can make a world of difference. Many people unknowingly worsen their tinnitus by not getting adequate rest. When you prioritize sleep, you equip your body with the tools it needs to cope better with stress and discomfort. Sarah discovered the profound impact of a good night's sleep. She felt more energized and less distracted by the ringing in her ears. It's amazing how interconnected our lifestyle choices are with our overall well-being. When managing tinnitus, seeking professional help is another crucial step. If symptoms persist, consulting with an audiologist or healthcare provider can provide tailored strategies and support. During her visit, Sarah was guided through various treatment options, including cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, to help her manage the emotional aspects of her condition. Knowing what to expect during such visits can alleviate anxiety and empower you to take charge of your health. As we wrap up, it's important to reflect on the journey many have taken towards relief. Sarah's story is just one among many who have shared their experiences of overcoming the challenges posed by tinnitus. Their journeys highlight resilience and the human spirit's capacity to adapt. The emotional weight of tinnitus can feel isolating, but it's crucial to remember that you are not alone. Many have walked this path and found ways to thrive despite the challenges. Ultimately, taking control of your tinnitus involves a commitment to understanding your condition and making proactive choices. Each step you take, whether it's adjusting your diet, improving your sleep, or seeking professional advice, brings you closer to a life where tinnitus no longer holds you back. The steps you choose to take today can lead to a more peaceful tomorrow. So what will your first step be? The journey to taking control is yours to begin. Share your thoughts below, and let's support each other in this fight against tinnitus.